Wendy here with week 11 check-in, and hopefully you can all bear with me. My allergies are really acting up. I know some of you have been dealing with snow and really a lot of cold weather, but out here we've had such an early spring. I mean, everything's blooming early, trees, flowers, which is beautiful, but not good for my allergies. Well, today it's really rainy today, but it's still overall been really nice, warm, pleasant. So anyway, at my field placement, one of the projects I'm working on right now is I'm met with a gentleman from the Office of Deaf and Hard of Hearing, and we're going to be meeting at least one more time. And I'm working on planning with him where he can come to our office, to the agency, and provide an in-service for staff. And the in-service could be really on anything where our agency has a need. So it could be in talking with the staff about communication styles for persons who are hard of hearing or deaf, or assistive devices that may be available. Basically he's open to, whatever. So I've been going around to staff in different positions and just, asking them, what would be most helpful and useful for them. And one of the things I've noticed in reviewing some of the cases with this agency is that, they're working with an adult population and an aging population, and often there are issues of hearing loss and hearing impairment. Sometimes clients may have hearing aids, sometimes they don't. But oftentimes, out of convenience, the staff member will refer questions or information to not the client, but maybe a family member, maybe the caregiver, somebody else, just because it's more convenient. But then they're getting information about the client's wants, needs, feelings. They're getting that information from somebody who's not the client. So, I think something where they can, develop some more communication styles, or, just trying to get their information directly from the client and not be going away from that just out of convenience. And assistive devices, I think, also would be really good for the staff to hear about, because there are a lot of options out there besides hearing aids. So if someone doesn't want hearing aids, there are other options for people. So, I guess my question this week for you all is, does your agency, how do they ensure that everyone has access to their programs, their resources, their services? Do they make sure that their programs are accessible to all? Not just with deaf or hard of hearing, but also maybe persons who are blind, persons who may have other disabilities, maybe they're limited to English. How does your agency ensure that everybody has access? And if do you see any problems that they've had? And does the agency recognize if there are any problems, and are they doing anything about that? Because I'm placed at a state agency, and there are a little different rules for accessibility for the state agency versus maybe out in the private sector. But still, they fail sometimes, and their programs aren't always accessible to everyone. So, but they do recognize when there are issues, and they do try to make them better. You're dealing with a lot of people too, though, and trying to get the word out to everyone on maybe ADA laws and all that stuff can be a little challenging. But anyway, so I guess I'll leave it there for this week. I hope everyone's doing well, and talk to you later. Thanks.